Hello guys, and thanks for watching this short video. I have been working very hard since my last video, negotiating with wine merchants and suppliers and negociants and in Europe, and I've secured an amazing wine that I would like to recommend to you, which I'm very excited to recommend. And let me just share the details with you. So this is a wine called Chateau Mouton Rothschild. It's a first growth, and from the 1855 classification. It is a Bordeaux French wine, of course, and the vintage is 2018, which came out earlier this year. So it's actually considered en primeur because the wine is still in the barrel, and we will take delivery of it at the end of next year. Now, I'm going to give you some details on this, and I'm going to share with you the prices in pounds, because I've actually been doing my research with my team in pounds and also in euros. So even though we're actually paying for this wine in euros, or we're buying it in euros, because it's directly from the chateau through a negociant in Bordeaux, however, I just wanted you to see how far away the market is in terms of my pricing against the rest of the market, what I've secured it at. So let's look at the market, and first of all check out Wine Searcher, which is of course an independent website from us. So that I just want to make this transparent for you. And if we look at this French merchant selling at 2301, Maison Duit, which is actually a negociant. Warwick Banks and Jenkins, which is a fairly young company, they're selling at 2395. If we actually look at how much that is in for a full case, this is a half case of 6 bottles. So if we say 12 bottles, because I'm always quoting you in 12 bottle full case price, so that's 4,790. And of course prices go on and go very much higher. If you scroll all the way in, we can look at the most expensive merchant is selling at 2556, which is of course £5,112. And if we look at a case of 12 bottles, London Merchants, Far Vintners, who are a reputable company, and of course usually very competitive, so their price is 5,112. IG Wines, Albany Vintners, also a reputable company, selling it for the same, and a few others. And that really is the UK price. If you say market price in the UK, that's what the price is being offered at. The wine is being offered at the moment. So I like to say that the market price in France is probably around this level, the £4,600 mark, because that's directly from a French merchant or negociant, as we call it. Now, I've got some data on Mouton Rothschild, the last 4 vintages, and I just want to share that with you. So from 2014 right up to, and I've plotted my data into this small sheet for you so that it's a bit easier to follow. And if we look at the Mouton vintage 2014, it's increased since it was released 76.96%, average score of 95. The vintage 2015 in the last 3 years has increased 29%, so that's just under 10% return a year. Average score of 96, and the vintage 2016 has increased 24%, 24.2% in 2 years, just 2 years. Don't forget, the wine is obviously grown in the year of the vintage, and then it's released, and then it's put into the barrel for a couple of years. So that's the rating, 96. Now I would say that the 2018 is probably around the same, are going to be an average critic score of about 96 points. The reason why I say this is because it's a new vintage, and therefore it is difficult to have an average critic score when there are just so few critic scores out. But if you look at what the critics have said, there's one critic that gave it 95 points, another critic gave it 97 to 99, and James Suckling, who's with Decanter, gave it 100 points right off the bat. He said he's never seen such a good Mouton in all of his career, which is an unbelievable wine deal, because it potentially when the more critics rate the wine, then you could see a jump in the price. So the minimum is 1 case, of course, which is 12 bottles, not a case of 6 bottles, and I only have a few cases left. I'm just doing this video after I've spoken to everybody already, most of my clients. So now my price I'm quoting you is 4,558. If you convert that, it's actually in euros, but that's the rate on the exchange today. And that's a case of 12 bottles, as I said. That is stored in Bordeaux. When we take delivery, this is the warehouse where we keep our wine in Bordeaux. It's called Provenance in Bond. It's a professionally managed warehouse. It's absolutely beautiful. And of course, there are no storage charges on your bill until next year, because of course we won't take delivery until then, so you save on quite a bit on your storage charges. Of course, we charge 1% per year, which is a management fee to look after the wine for you, make sure it's stored and looked after. We go and audit the wine regularly, count bottles, count cases, check on the quality. We also do a condition report. That's charged on your bill. It's just like 10 euros per case. So it's really minimal, just gets us a photograph of the case of wine, and we keep that on record for when we sell it. And then the 1% covers you also for the storage fee and full insurance paid out at replacement value if ever there's any damages. But we've never had, I don't think we've ever had a single bottle damaged in this warehouse. I mean, as you can see, it's just perfect. They have art on the wall. It's so clean. They really take care of their wine. So that's basically it, and that's the wine. If you want to know the price in US dollars, 5380 in euros, it's 5909 in US dollars. That is the price, and as I said, I've already spoken with most of my clients about this, so I only actually have 5 cases left, but I really just wanted to make sure, or make this quick video, you know, if we haven't already spoken, just so that you don't miss out on it, because it's a great opportunity. So as always, feel free to email me any question that you like. I'm always available to answer questions. You can email me on support@investintowine.com, and either myself or one of my team will reply immediately. That's it. Thank you for watching.